And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. Early in the season, the Ducks looked vulnerable against teams from the state of Idaho, but nothing makes you feel better than taking little brother behind the woodshed in a get-right game where you had to feel a little bit better about life.
Yeah, and it was really a coming-out party, too, for Dylan Gabriel, the transfer coming in from Oklahoma. He threw the ball. He ran the ball. Oregon was up and down the field offensively, and we've seen this game in years past get a bit crazy and wonky at times. Last year, David, no doubt who the better team was.
Yeah, especially when Oregon has...
Turning it on! He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon State's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a shootout.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Beavers will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Got it behind the line. It's Walker.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. just gashing this defense. A big feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
The game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Unloads it left. Looking to get it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw the football.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll try to get outside. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The screen, he's got wheels. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the Beavers looking to convert on fourth down. Catch in the middle, it's Card. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big fourth downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He's got the back in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Calls his own number. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles.
Touchdown, Beavers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll go to the counter. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Got it in the middle with Stewart. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Ducks come to the line. set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's low. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Beavers are rolling down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bowers. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Past the first down marker and still running.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Oregon State! Great job by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore will throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see. is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll run it on the counter. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football. In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. Well, you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Right now, the Beavers have the Ducks all dammed up as Oregon State extends its lead.
No, you're right, Reese. Oregon State came into this one juiced up, and they've been clicking on all cylinders, David, offensively and on the defensive side.
Well, you could tell they're playing with a ton of emotion, a ton of energy. They're always the underdog. Everybody expects Oregon to win the football game. Oregon State, they have brought it.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of his long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing. But I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it.
Turning it on! And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Card. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Their lead is down to 10. Moments like this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Lots of running room. The 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon State. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
38, Oregon, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Moore to the air. With the catch, it's Bryant. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
The give on the option. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Hatcher. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's got it again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And here's the mind if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Beavers will call solid return there, offset some of the punt yardage, and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. A 1st down for the offense. Moore will throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Wants to throw again. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll give it to the back. He's in open space downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The sure hands, it's Stewart. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's low. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll keep it himself. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Charging forward on the sneak. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college